And we are live. Mama wears a hard hat, Mama wears work boots, drives a forklift and uses big tools. She's got a big voice, she can talk tough to all the big boys. Oh, they listen up. She don't dress up in diamonds and pearls, but Mama is a queen of the working girls. Mama never was one to take any flack, even when they said women don't work like that. Mama got the train and Mama's on the job. Mama is the one everyone counts on. She can build a building, build a bridge. She can build a roadway, she'll win the bid. And if you need a buddy to get you through a jam, you can bet your money on Mama, she's your man. Oh, Mama wears a hard hat, Mama wears work boots, drives a forklift, uses big tools. She's got a big voice, she can talk tough to all the big boys. Oh, they listen up. She don't dress up in diamonds and pearls, but Mama is a queen of the working girls. Whistle blows and the sun comes up. Well, she's out on the job site getting things done. Tote that load, lift that bale, driving steel and pounding nails. Sweat is pouring off her brow, but she's flying high over broken ground. Pretty is as pretty does pretty work. Oh, yes, she does. And when Friday night comes around, well, she lets her hair all hang down. Mama loves her friends and Mama loves her kids, and Mama loves her man like ain't nobody's best now. So Mama wears a hard hat, Mama wears a hard hat, Mama wears a hard hat, Mama wears a hard hat. Look out. Good morning, good evening, wherever you may be, and welcome to Brunch with Deb. Out of Seattle, Washington, I am your host and musician, Deb Seymour, and I want to say hi to Steve and Peter and Kathy and Peter Stokes. We've got Arizona, Eastern Washington, and Sandwich, England tuning in so far, and I think a few others lurking out there. Well, I hope you guys are all well, and last week I asked you guys to toss out, if you felt like it, to toss out, pardon me, my nose itches, as always. Singing makes my nose itch. Ugh. Last week I asked you guys to toss out some theme ideas for this show, and I heard back from one of you. Oh, sandwich is sunny. Sunny sandwich. That should be a song. It's sunny sandwich. Anyway, I asked you guys last week if anyone wanted to throw out a theme idea for this week's show, and I heard back from one of you who said, let the audience have a special treat of your best songs with independent recognition. Make it an annual event for your birthday or for self-indulgence. We want to know we're watching the best. You've won some awards, haven't you? Well, I have. So the suggestion basically was to play some of the songs that have been recognized by other professional organizations. This is something I never would have thought of doing on my own because, well, I was raised that you don't brag. But why not go through some of the top winning Deb Seymour songs? I know they're ones that you like, and apparently several song contests have liked them too over the years. That first song, Mama Wears a Hard Hat, has actually placed in 3 different contests, and it won 3rd place at the Tumbleweed Music Festival and back in 2003. Honorable. I'm not going to list what all the awards are. Just say that song is placed 3 times. moving along, and the theme of that first contest I ever entered was working folks. So I had a song about working folks and was surprised I even got in. That same festival the next year had a theme that was space, outer space. So I entered this song, and it placed as finalist as well. La 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 la. So Tumbleweed Music Festival 2004, the theme being space. The lovers of today are silly. How they bore me willy-nilly. Well, their idea of having fun is watching TV all day long. They cannot croon a passionate song and only grunt at me when done. When I think of human men today, it makes me want a better place to stay. They say there's life beyond the stars. If there is, I'll go that far. Ride a rocket out to space and forget the human race. 'Cause I know if I had a Martian, together we could have such fun. We could fly his spaceship round the sun and maybe levitate when we were done. You know not how it would thrill me to be making love in zero G. And if by chance we were to dock, find Kirk or Mr. Spock, if the Klingons were a shock, we could remove them one by one. Oh, I know I'd like the Martian scene, where I could be a has-not, has-been. I'd paint my skin a dazzling green, wear a gown of laser beams, dance the night away it seems, with my man of Martian means. Oh yes, me and my man Martian could do such feats of exploration. Yes, holding tight it is a must when the retro rockets thrust, cosmic movement such a plus. The force was made alone for us. 'Cause I know if I had a Martian, together we could have such fun. We could fly his spaceship round the sun and maybe levitate when we were done. You know not how it would thrill me to be making love in zero G. And if by chance we were to dock, find Kirk or Mr. Spock, if the Klingons were a shock, we could remove them one by one. So I'm off to implement my scheme. Go and find my Martian man of dreams. I'll get my spacesuit all spruced up. If he asks me out to sup, I'll have to think of a big buck. Just how I'll say that happy yup. And as we cruise above the stratosphere, on our way to outer atmosphere, you know that I won't shed a tear. I will not have any fear, 'cause I'll go so very far. Ta-ta, I'll see you in the stars. 'Cause I know if I had a Martian, together we could have such fun. Fly his spaceship around the sun, maybe levitate when we were done. You know not how it would thrill me to be making love in zero G. And if by chance we were to dock, find Kirk or Mr. Spock, if the Klingons were a shock, we could remove them one by one. Phaser set to stun. You have now entered the Deb Light Zone. the Martian tango love song from an album of the same name, which I thought I had here, but I don't. It's a very purple cover. Anyway, that was a fun contest because I didn't win anything, but we sort of got the people's approval for the most creative performance because my friend Michael Carlos played accordion on that. We were all dressed in like sort of Spanish lace black. We had a lacy top and flowers and everything. And then at the very end of the song, Michael like sort of got down, did a knee slide across stage, took off his hat, and these two antenna popped up. He had googly eye antennas underneath. Somewhere I've got pictures of that. I should have been more organized. I could have put a little picture of our performance and our outfits. Anyway, hello Max, welcome to the room. And Kathy, you love the red flip over my shoulder. That's my rose. You have to tango with the rose. I have a secret about that song though. It's not a tango, it's a rumba. But I didn't know that when I wrote it when I was 23 years old. What's next on my list here? I figure this is the deal. I'm playing you all my award-winning songs. If you want to see the list, just go to my website, debseymourmusic.com, and click on the awards tab for the details. But I'm going to move up to 2013 now. What I love about the Tumbleweed Music Festival Song Contest is it's the only one I ever entered that has a theme that you're supposed to write to. In 2013, the theme was bridges, and this is called Girders of Steel. It's an interesting question between you and I. Which path do we follow? Which bridge do we try? But the crossing is calling, pavement to heal, as we both start walking on girders of steel. As we both start walking on girders of steel. Pylons hold steady, solid in place. The truck rumbles by, the span starts to shake, and the waters are churning. The danger is real. Can we keep our footing on girders of steel? Can we keep our footing on girders of steel? Construction in progress, a barrier cone. Can we push on past it, or give up, go home? Two hearts in the balance, each trying to decide if the risks are worth taking on this journey untried. Bridges cross rivers, point A to point B. You're crossing over the roadblocks to me, and it's so unexpected, this wonder I feel, crossing with you on girders of steel. Walking with you on girders of steel, crossing with you. Girders of steel. I'm honored to have had that song covered by my friend Lisa Lerman from Pennsylvania. She does a great bang-up job on her ukulele, actually, but she made it sound kind of Suzanne Vega-ish. Hey, Steve Swartz. Tuning in from Arlington, Massachusetts. And Steve's an old friend of mine from way back, when I lived in Boulder, Colorado. Hi, Steve. Hope you're doing well. So, Girders of Steel. And that was actually, yes, I was having a romantic fling, and it didn't work out, but I got a song out of it. So those songs were off some of my first two albums, and then when I made my first three albums, then actually that's not even in order either. I just enter song. I usually enter a bunch of song contests right when I'm putting an album out, just to see if I can get any, if I'm writing anything worth listening to, I guess. Song contests are weird because they're very subjective. They have all these so-called objective criteria, like, do the words fit the music? That's called prosody. Is it about the subject? Does it hang together? Does it make sense? Do we understand what the author is trying to say? Blah, blah, blah. But it really comes down to what people like. Another thing I appreciate with the Tumbleweed Music Festival Song Contest is they have a panel of official judges, but they also have for prizes 1, 2, 3, but then they also have a People's Choice award, where it is an official award, but they put slips of paper out in the audience so people can vote for what they like. Sometimes those choices match what the official judges say, and sometimes they don't. I think it's kind of cool. What do we have next here on this list? Well, of course, I had to enter this one in several different contests under the novelty comedy category. And I got 2 finalists and 1 semifinalist placement. And this song is about growing older and learning to let things go. I'm sitting in the bathroom as calm can be, stirring funny powders into my herbal tea. This night will be a long one, at least it will for me, for I'm prepping and preparing for that word that starts with C. Oh, colonoscopy, a modern rite of passage that's finally come to pass. So, colonoscopy, all that I can say is it's a pain, and they'll lay me on a table and put me in a gown, feed me funny drugs to divest me of my frown. And when the doc comes in, she'll smile and say to me, bottoms up, my dear, this first round is on me. Oh, colonoscopy, a modern rite of passage that's finally come to pass. So, colonoscopy, all that I can say is it's a pain in the Lord, hear my prayer. Make my insides perfect, my insides clear. No polyps to be seen, no misdividing cells to fear. Oh Lord, if you get me through this upside down exam, I promise I will never again eat red meat, drink, smoke, or swear, or eat sugar, or chew gum. I'll adopt stray puppies and kittens, and even keep my hat on straight, and even give up chocolate. You guys are not really going to let me give up chocolate, are you? Colonoscopy, a modern rite of passage that's finally come to pass. So, colonoscopy, all that I can say is it's a whoa. Colonoscopy, a modern rite of passage that's finally come to pass. So, colonoscopy, all that I can say is it's a big pain in the and that's my story, and I'm sticking to it. Colonoscopy, novelty comedy. Okay. Oh, Kathy, thank you so much. I will be at the Tumbleweed Music Festival in Richland this year. I'm actually headlining one of the three headliners on Saturday night, which still blows me away. That will be Labor Day weekend in Eastern Washington, or sort of south. Well, it's more like South Central Washington. The Tri-Cities: Richmond, Washington, Kennewick, and Pasco. Oh, hello there, Katrina. Speaking of Tumbleweed, Katrina helps put together the Tumbleweed Festival on, and that's awesome. And I just want to say hi and thank you, Max Left, who's tuning in from it's one of our newer Deb heads, and it's a delight to have you here, Max. Oh, whatever. What did I do? What did I miss? I hope I said hi to everybody. I think I got both Peters and Steve. And Heidi, who's probably out there lurking, and Janet, who's probably out there lurking. Maybe Hobbit's out there lurking. Oh, let's see. Moving right along here. Oh, yes. Some of the contests I enter are live in-person ones, such as Tumbleweed, or the South Florida Folk Festival, or the Steph and George contest. I haven't gotten into that one yet. That's the Tucson Folk Festival one. That's a hard one. They only have 8 finalists, but a lot of them when I do are online. You have to be careful with the online ones because some of them are just, you could pay and you'd win some little medal something. But there are several online song contests that are reputable. And this is the Song of the Year contest, which I've entered a few times. Back in 2000, when did I enter this one? 2019. I entered this one and it made semifinalist. And Steve, you'll appreciate this. Chrissy came to live with us the year that I turned 3. Daughter of a family friend, she'd come to help take care of me. To me she was a princess, though my parents said no. They were wrong, I knew she was. Her long hair told me so. My mama wore her own hair short, insisting I did too. I'd cry at every haircut, but there's nothing I could do. But Chrissy'd come and comfort me, and take me on upstairs, and pull out all her pins and bows, and let me brush her hair. And when I brushed, I was the princess, beautiful and bold, tackling my tangled monsters with those magic brush and combs. As I comb through these days of old, I'm braiding memories. Brushing Chrissy's hair was a world of love to me. Taught me how to make a pigtail and how to weave a braid, never minding if I pulled or the funny hairdos I made. Her hair wrapped round my fingers, I would cradle off to sleep, snug on Chrissy's lap, a haven safe for me. In my dreams I am that princess, beautiful and bold, tackling the tangled monsters with my magic brush and comb. As I comb through these days of old, unbraiding memories, brushing Chrissy's hair was a world of love to me. years have come, the years have gone, and I'm a woman grown. And I've at many times had long hair of my very own. But sometimes late at night I wonder, where is Chrissy Webb? And does she ever think of the little girl who loved her hair? Does she ever think of me? Chrissy's Hair was written for a nanny I had named Chrissy Blaine. And she got to hear the song. I do the magic of the internet. I found her. My parents had this idea that when the nannies would finish their year up at our house, that or the au pairs they were really called, that they had them leave at the night when I was asleep, because they thought it would be easier on me. There wouldn't be so much drama and crying. Well, not having that closure, I had like abandonment issues for years because I knew that people just disappeared, and I didn't know how that had happened until I found Chrissy on the internet. And she said the hardest thing she ever had to do was leave in the night and not be able to say goodbye to me. And then I realized that my parents had done that with all of them, which explains why I was 42 before I dated anybody of substance. I was 58 when I got married. Yes, I know you like that, Steve. Thanks so much. Oh, Katrina. Okay, Katrina is the one of the festival coordinators for the Tumbleweed Festival. Chose you as one of her headliners because you absolutely deserve to be on the biggest. Oh, thank you. Thank you. Oh, yes. Big stage. Have to really spend the energy and speak to the back of the park. It's going to be fun. Although, Katrina, you might get a phone call, and I'm going to go, what song should I play? You can help me put my set list together. Oh, yeah, a few people are going to be coming out to Tumbleweed this year. Like, Kathy's going to be coming down from Spokane. That'll be really cool. Okay, can't get to all these songs. What else can I do? Tip jars are open, or the donations jars. You're not supposed to call them tips. Links at the bottom are clickable links. Your contributions help make the world go round. Okay, Deb's world go round. What else is on here? I can't. Oh, yeah. Oh, but this is kind of a down. 12 Shades of Blue placed, but I want to play something more upbeat that also placed, such as the Song of the Year Contest Top 5 2023. And I know Heidi will love this song because sometimes you just gotta wear boots. Some days the road is easy, all you need are walking shoes. Other days you negotiate in your heels and your business suits. Still other days are breezy, only bare toes will do. But when your heart gets broke, you gotta wear boots. Gotta wear boots, time to saddle up your courage boots. Feet down in the stirrups, boots to drive the heartache out of town. Boots wrangle up all your sorrows, boots ride on past tomorrow. Sometimes you gotta wear boots. Some days you're jumping in your Converse with good news. Other days so sad, only slippers see you through. Still other days you go out waltzing in your highbrow dancing shoes. But when your heart gets broke, you gotta wear boots. You gotta wear boots, time to saddle up your courage boots. Feet down in the stirrups, boots to drive the heartache out of town. Boots wrangle up all your sorrows, boots ride on past tomorrow. Sometimes you gotta wear boots. walk out of the door with the right foot wet. You gotta wear boots, time to saddle up your courage. Boots, feet down in the stirrups. Boots to drive the heartache out of town. Boots, wrangle up all your sorrows. Boots, ride on past tomorrow. Sometimes you gotta wear boots. You gotta wear boots, time to saddle up your courage. Boots, feet down in the stirrups. Boots to drive the heartache out of town. Boots, wrangle up all your sorrows. Boots, ride on past tomorrow. Sometimes you gotta wear boots. Gotta wear your boots. Gotta wear them boots. Boots, boots, boots. And I'm wearing like really crummy house sandals right now. I do not have my boots on with this hat. Anyway, so those are some of the songs that have won awards. There's more, but we've got to stop now because we've had our half hour. I've gotten us up into 2023. Maybe I'll do the second half next week. Maybe I'll just push it down the road. But I will be here next week on Sunday, May 4th. And be delighted to see all of you folks. If any of you are not on the Deb Seymour mailing list, please opt in at debseymourmusic.com, opt-in contact. It's a tab, kind of where you'd expect to see a tab. And get newsletters from me. I just sent out my spring one, which I think a lot of you got. But if anyone signs up who's not on my list today, I'll just quickly send you the copy I sent last week. It's just sort of general news. And last but not least, my news for those of you who've been following is I finally have a hernia surgery date. It will be Friday, June 27th. So it's 2 months away, but because this is not an emergency thing, I'm okay. Apparently, the surgeon said, who I met this week, I've had this hernia for a really long time. There's been a weakness or a hole in the fascia right around my belly button. So the fact that the emergency doc at the ER room managed to shove my intestines back in, my chances of them popping out again is about the same as it was before, but I still need to get it fixed. But anyway, I learned quite a lot, and I'm just relieved to have a date because now I can schedule the window washers and some other repair people to come to the house. I can schedule visits I just didn't know, couldn't move forward with my life. Hello, Leslie. I'm afraid we're at the end. Maybe you've been lurking this entire time. Try and pop onto the Dolce Vita open mic this week. Okay. I hate goodbyes. Bye. Take care of yourselves. Don't let the news stress you out. And remember to tell the people you love that you love them sooner rather than later. Just like I love you guys. Whether I've met you in person or not. You come here every week, you support my music, you send great energy, and I hope that my music has done something for you to launch your week. Take care, and we'll see you next Sunday, same brunch time, same brunch channel on May 4th. Bye.